Midnight Munchies and more. I am your chef, Charisse, and today we're gonna make falafel, which is accidentally vegan. Sometimes people put egg in it, but like you don't need that shit. And I've gotta tell you, I have tried countless numbers of recipes. You guys, like literally, I cannot count. It's countless because I tried so many and it always ended up in like a crumbly mess of fuck or like pasty, weird, like not good texture because you want like a light, airy falafel. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you this right now. This recipe is fucking foolproof. This is the only falafel, this is the only falafel recipe that you will need. I'm not playing with you guys. I know I keep saying I'm not playing with you guys, but I'm really not playing with you guys. Like, I did the grunt work so that what happened to me does not happen to you. So let's get started. As per usual, we're gonna pull out our handy dandy little blender / food processor, whatever the F you wanna call it. Mine's so tiny, so I'm gonna do this in batches, but even if you have a big one or like a Vitamix or anything like that, I definitely recommend doing this in batches because what we're looking for is a crumbly chickpea texture. We don't want like a mashed hummusy kind of texture. So when you do it in a smaller batch, it gets more evenly distributed, like crumbly that way, as opposed to like mushiness on the bottom and like not mixed, like not chopped on the top. You know what I'm talking about. So I've got 2 cans of drained and rinsed chickpeas, also known as garbanzo beans. You guys don't? Okay, look, maybe I used to not eat chickpeas before. And so when I first went to look for them when we first became vegan and I was like, I need to like branch out and like look for some other types of foods, I was like, why can't I find the chickpeas? Because they're fucking garbanzo beans. So we're just gonna chop these bitches, pulse them a few times in the same processor because, you know, fuck doing dishes and it's all going the same place anyways. I've got about 1 medium purple onion, red onion, whatever, semantics. We're gonna do this in 2 batches as well, and we're gonna pulse these up until it's nice and like not, oh god, I don't even know the texture to tell you. Like, I'll just show you. How about I just show you? I'm just gonna show you. Minced was the word I was looking for. Again, same processor. Who cares if it's dirty? Oh, let me put my little blade thing guy on it. Okay, so now I have about 2 cups of fresh parsley leaves. We're gonna put those in there. And before we blitz these up a little bit, we're gonna add our spices in with that to kind of get all mixed together in a nice cohesive deliciousness so that it goes mixes well into our chickpeas and onions. So then we have 2 tablespoons of ground cumin. We're gonna put that bitch in there as well. And then, okay, so we've got 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder. I like the roasted garlic powder. I can't help myself. About 1/4 teaspoon of both salt and freshly cracked black pepper. And then I'm gonna add 1/4 teaspoon of red chili flakes. This is optional. I know some of you do not like heat. I fucking love it. So we're gonna put that in there, blitz this just a couple times. So this is what you want it to look like. We've got our minced onions like I showed you before, our parsley with all of our seasonings, and then this crumbly garbanzo bean action. And then I'm gonna take 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. You can certainly use gluten-free. I like Bob's Red Mill if you choose to go that way. And I mixed in 1 teaspoon of baking powder. If you don't do the baking powder, that's fine, but it's not gonna be like as light and airy if you don't. So I would definitely recommend that. And I'm just gonna sprinkle this over. And then we're gonna take off our rings because we gonna get our hands dirty and we're gonna mix it all up together, y'all. Now, traditionally, falafel is like ball-shaped, like meatballs, I guess you could say. And you could certainly do that, but I want to put these in our pita pockets. I should have wiped my hands off. I want to put these in our pita pockets, so I'm actually going to smush them down a little bit and make like mini little like falafel patties, I guess you could say. Like that. Voila. Like, see how it's like more flat than a ball? I'm digging that shit. So just keep on going, keep on going. Now, the trick is we're gonna put these in the refrigerator for about an hour so that they're more stable and don't fall apart while we frying a falafel. We've got our oil preheated on the stove at about medium. I'm gonna shallow fry these. You guys can certainly bake them. Hold on, let me start putting these in before I try to start talking to you. Ow. That's fucking hot. You can certainly bake these if you want to be healthier, but this fat bitch isn't about that life right now. I'm going to shallow fry them. But if you wanted to bake them, that's certainly fine. You can probably do them on a 400-degree oven for about 20 minutes, flipping them halfway. But I want my falafel fried today, y'all. So we're just going to let these bitches hang out until they get brown on one side, and we're going to flip a bitch. Falafel, 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 falafel. Are you joking me? I am so happy right now. You guys, are you kidding me right now? Like, look at these falafels. Like, they look amazeballs. They're perfection. I can't even. And obviously we have our homemade pita that we made and our homemade vegan tzatziki. So let's take a bite of this bitch. Like, I've been waiting like weeks because all the recipes sucked ball sacks. All right, so I'm gonna take a big old bite. I feel like I have to like put this down. Hold on. I can't hold the plate and do it at the same time. Oh my God. And then I have, look at these tomatoes. Oh, girl, thank you, Sharon, for your beautiful tomatoes from your garden. Delicious. All right, here we go. Oh, that's everything I wanted it to be. Oh, girl, like, make this shit. I ain't even playing with you. Even if you're not vegan, best way to make falafel, because it's one of those accidental vegan doobie dobbies. Now, if you want the full written recipe, the link will be below, midnightmunchiesandmore.com. Make sure you subscribe and hit that little bell so you got the notifications. And follow me on social media, because if you make one of my recipes, I want you to take pictures and I want you to share with me, because it makes my heart so incredibly happy. And if you guys want to help support my shit, go to my PayPal, midnightmunchiesandmore@yahoo.com. All will be linked below. And you guys, I just fucking love you. Like, this is so fun to me. And like, look at this little scarf I put in my head. Like, thank you, Grandma. Oh, my late grandma, I miss her so much. She's the best. Oh, it reminds me of her. It makes me feel happy. Anyways, I love you all so much. Check out my girl Meryl, that will also be linked below, with this beautiful necklace, this beautiful ring. Love her. Raise your vibration. Etsy, what? And I'll catch you next time.
Oh, good night kisses while he wishes and reminisces. His eyes kissing while he waits for the full moon above. Oh, ivory dove, passionate love. Listening closely, positioning my intuition for her nutrition and ambition. Get up. Like when you rise in the morning, rub your eyes in the morning through the skies in the morning. Get up. Like when you rise in the morning, rub your eyes in the morning through the skies in the morning. Get up.